On the wall of the museum at the concentration camp in Dachau hangs a picture of a mother and her daughter in line at the gas chamber. The child who is walking in front of the mother does not know where she is going. But the mother who walks behind her does know and is helpless to stop the tragedy. But in her helplessness, she performs the only act of love that she has available to her. She places her hand in front of her child's eyes so as she won't see the horror to come. When people come into that museum, they don't hurry by this picture. They pause. You can almost feel the hurt. And deep inside, they might be saying, "Oh God, don't let this be all there is." And you and I say, "Do not let the busyness, the stress, the sadness have the final word, Lord." And God hears our prayer. And it is in just those situations of distress, of helplessness, of hopelessness, that God's love is born. It is in the midst of your life that God gives his treasure. God's treasure isn't like some genie in a lamp by which we are granted wishes that we can get rid of those difficulties that come across us in our life. God's treasure does not eliminate the mean people from Christmas shopping or the hole left in our lives by the death of a loved one. God's treasure does not abolish the evil in the world that continues to carry out genocide. God's treasure gives us hope in the midst of evil and suffering. God's treasure breaks into our lives with the promise of the resurrection, assuring us that death does not have the final word. God's treasure resides with us in our everyday lives, giving us hope in his world here on earth in which we participate. The voice of one crying out in the desert came, "Prepare ye the way of the Lord." And God heard his cry, and God sends his Son, and God gives his treasure, so that in the midst of our broken lives, our brokenness will not be all there is. It does not have the final word. It is God who fills the valleys, lowers the mountain, makes the crooked paths straight, and smooths our rough way. Have you finished your Christmas shopping yet? God has. Well, he continues to give us many gifts, kind of stocking stuffers, if you will. But our big Christmas gift, he purchased nearly 2,000 years ago. He didn't stop by Target or order it online. He bought it on the cross at Golgotha. God's treasure of salvation and abundant life are yours. I guess I did it this time. It's still 2 weeks to Christmas, and I told you one of your gifts. Oh well. You might as well try it on or take it for a spin around the block. Amen.